I'm Jim Penman, former city attorney. My friend Larry Quiel. Larry, give me your background.
Well, I'm Larry Quiel, born and raised here in San Bernardino also, and I owner-operator with my brothers at Quiel Brothers Sign Company. Recently closed down and retired, but we've stayed here in San Bernardino, and we hope to see good things coming out of the city.
I wanted to mention, we all went to McDonald's as kids. My grandfather was an immigrant to this country, and he worked on the Panama Canal around the turn of the century. And I was going to summer school one year, riding my bike from my house to Arrowview Junior High School on Highland Avenue. And I bought some hamburgers at McDonald's and brought them over to my grandpa's house. He lived on Sepulveda. And he told me, he said, you know, James, they serve horse meat in those sandwiches, those McDonald's hamburgers. And I said, you gotta be kidding, Grandpa. He said, no. He said, I ate horse meat in the canal zone and I know it. And I kind of just, you know, blew him off. A few years later, I was in high school and I read a story in the paper that the Food and Drug Administration fined McDonald's for using horse meat in their hamburgers without publicizing it. So Grandpa was right. He knew that he tasted the horse meat.
He knew the flavor.
He knew that back in the day, back in the 60s, McDonald's was adding their beef with horse meat. And there's some of the...
And this picture here, my father actually contributed to the museum back in Illinois. There's quite a write-up, and that one there was in the movie The Founder also.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets some credits for providing that picture.
Yeah, it looks like these car hops may not have been on roller skates, but they were at one point.
Yeah. It was down on I Street and Rialto Avenue is the fellow that invented the squirt thing that mixes the mustard and the ketchup.
Oh yeah?
He built those and sold those to Neil Baker with Bakers and quite a few other places. That was his claim to fame, was that ketchup dispenser.
We had a bunch of those here in town. We was it Del Taco that started here?
Del Taco,
And,
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. They all started here in San Bernardino. A lot of people don't know that, but they did. Well,
Yeah.
this guy with this patch. I remember riding on those trolleys as a kid.
Oh yeah.
And they talk about today, everybody wants to do that, you know, because
Yeah.
save money and no pollution and everything. It was electrical. And we had those trolleys running up and down the streets.
Yeah. I've never rode on a trolley, but we did jump on the water train coming down from Arrowhead
Yeah,
Springs.
we had the water train too.